Contemplations of a boss, king business, winning and expectations. What are contemplations of a boss? These are thoughts coordinated toward a divine purpose. You must contemplate the mission. Being mission oriented is about keeping your mind on freedom. Block out distractions, and what matters is the only thing I focus on. In order to do this, you must know who you are and what you stand for. King business. Number 1, no retreat, no surrender. If you have a goal in your heart that you know is yours, you must go for it. Failure is feedback. Don't change the goal, change the approach. Before it's time to move on, make sure you've executed from every angle and asked every single question. Number 2, forged through the silence. A king is forged through the silence, always developing his thoughts and his mind. It is through the silence that you can know oneself, calculate your moves, and stay disciplined. So many of us, we fill these silent spaces with distractions, right? This is why we don't know who we are. And there's a real lack of devotion to excellence, right? And we really need to cultivate our beliefs, our thoughts, what we stand for, and all that is done through stillness, right? Giving ourselves a space to think is so important. Number 3, be assertive. In order to be a king, you must be assertive. This means you go for what you want in life. Not everything is going to be handed to you. Sometimes you have to go out and get it. Your life is your mission, and do whatever you can in order to bring it into fruition. A lot of times we go through fear, right? And it's like you just feel like you're going to die. Well, then die. I mean, it's better than living in between. Look, pain is temporary. Feelings are temporary, right? And if we get past this moment, we realize our goals are actually possible. Like, I just find a lot of us are not willing to sacrifice who we are for what we could become, right? Possibility is what inspires me. I just want to become the greatest version of myself every single day and be of service, right? This is more of like a philosophical thing, right? When you go throughout your day. I just made it a principle within myself that my inner peace is the most important thing. Like, I find that it's more important than the actual goal. And you keep that strong mind within yourself, you just keep on going forward because you give yourself permission to fail. It's okay. And you have a level of resilience within yourself. Because the most important thing is actually your character. All you can really do is focus your energy towards your actions and accept the things that you cannot change. Winning. Number 1, excellence. You must cultivate excellence in everything that you do. Cultivate a high standard of living. How you do anything is how you do everything. And what you focus on tends to expand. Number 2, thoughts. Your thoughts are very important. You must take inventory of how you think. Your thoughts will determine the trajectory of your life. Once you're aware of them, do your best to craft them to reach your goals. If we're thinking things in life that are not favorable, we can always become aware of them and adjust, right? Don't make excuses, make adjustments. Number 3, seek change. You must seek change in your life. Do you really want this? Are you being honest, right? Give yourself permission and go for what you really want. Dream big and take action. So many of us are operating out of a paradigm that we can't actually have what we want. So there's familiar things and how things always have been. But this should become a greatest version of oneself to actually make these things happen, right? Going through all these challenges and tribulations are designed to forge your character in order to live the life that you're meant to lead. Start to embrace the challenges. Every single obstacle is an opportunity. When we start to reframe these things and embrace it, we understand that obstacle is the way, right? What's in the way becomes the way. Developing a strong mind and forging character is so important. Expectations. Number 1, freedom over fear. It's very important to have freedom over fear. This means in any given circumstance, you have a choice to be a victim or a victor. You choose the trajectory of your life. The power is in your hands, not in the outside circumstances. Being a victim means that you let outside circumstances control you, as opposed to being a victor, where you know that the inner power is within you. You get to decide your thoughts, words, and actions. Every single day we have so much potential, we just have to tap into it. Number 2, aligned values. It's very important to live in alignment with your values. You must become aligned with yourself. What do you really want? As within, so without, as above, so below. Living in alignment with your values is key. What this means is that when you start to live with integrity and honor, you actually become a magnet for the things that you want. Like I said, a lot of us are not willing to sacrifice who we are for what we can become. Like, we're holding on to these things that are keeping us good, but in order to become great, sometimes we have to give up to go up. But again, it's through that process that becoming that you actually are capable of living the life that you actually want. I mean, what if everything you want is actually possible? Live as if it is and move towards that. That's what's inspiring, right? Because then every single day you wake up being of growth and service. Like, then you start to ask these empowering questions. You start to realize that all your actions affect everyone around you as well, right? So then you start to embrace it and live a life of virtue. Number 3, clarity. You must have clarity in your dreams and your vision. Clarity is about operating with efficiency and speed. The more clarity you have, you better. Also understand you don't always have to have 100% clarity in order to execute. But the power of self-assessment is really important. Like, knowing where you are to get to where you want to be and evaluating yourself. Like, what are you doing right? What are you not getting? And it's not that solution doesn't exist. It's that we're not receptive to the solution, right? So start to shift our questions and operate out of a different paradigm. When we start to Do that, and the floodgates will open for sure. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning into the show. For more, you can head over to anthonygastella.com for articles, coaching, and other free resources. Also, if you can, leave a review for the show, let people know what you think, and I would appreciate that so much. Support the mission of freedom. Thanks for being on this mission with me, and I promise to give you more powerful, empowering, great content to help transform your life. Thanks for tuning in.